Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. All right, we're here. We've arrived. It's arrived out of the blue. Did anybody see a blue dial, a blue bezel on that steel Submariner? No. I'm a little disappointed, but hey, did I call it or what? Well, I wish I was wrong. All right, so we do have a new watch, and that's a good thing. Let's just focus on the positive. All right, so things have changed. The Submariner is no longer a 40 millimeter watch. It's a 41 millimeter watch. The lugs have been tapered more properly, you might say, and it's got a new movement. Do we have a siloxy hairspring? Unfortunately, no. We've got, well, it's a new movement, but it's not really a new movement. The 3235 on the date sub and the 3230 on the no date subs. Got the blue parachrome spring, the, I want to say a 70-hour power reserve, and the chrono energy escapement, which you can read all about that. So just a step. And, you know, let's talk a little bit about this. Now, this is what many might say Rolex should have done 10 years ago, all right? They tried to have their cake and eat it too. They wanted a bigger watch, but they didn't want a bigger watch, all right? Well, we wanted a bigger watch, but they didn't want a bigger watch. I think that's what it was. So you got the 116610, and it had those fat lugs, but it was still 40 millimeters, and I guess they thought it would give it a little bit more girth, but still keep it under 40 millimeters because that's what the purists want. That's the sub, right? But I guess it didn't satisfy anybody, right? It just looked kind of weird and looked kind of unique. And so that's an improvement, just the sort of the overall aesthetic of it. It does look better. As far as it being 41 millimeters, well, there are going to be people that are happy. There are going to be people that are upset. I'm dying a death of 1,000 cuts by Rolex. I mean, polished middle links, growing the Explorer 2, growing the Sub. I mean, you know, they're losing me. I mean, they're every little move they make is pretty much one step away from really what I want, and that's not surprising because I'm a 5-digit guy. This is what I like, and they're going in a different direction. So I'm, you know, I could never get the 41 millimeter sub. Could I pull it off? Yeah, I'm sure I could. I like that nice round 40 millimeter number, okay? And look, hey, at least they didn't go to 42. You got that in the Explorer 2, which is going to go to 44 next year. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably going to stay at 42. But look, it's a trend, and people are getting bigger. People are getting fatter. I don't know, but it makes sense. It's you know, I mean, look, I'm stuck in the 90s and the early 2000s, and that's what I like. And things are changing. People want big watches. Omega's going big. I think the Seamaster 300 is 42 millimeters. So this is kind of a step in that direction. And, you know, from a business point of view, it kind of makes sense. And I get it. But not good for me personally. Now, do you like it? Do you not like it? Now, generally, I mean, it's a sort of an underwhelming you know, development. No blue. All right, no blue. We'll get to the Kermit. Okay, that's another video. But let's just talk, because I want to make this quick, about what does this mean for the 116610 and the 114060, the 40 millimeter ceramic subs, the firsts. Well, are they going to become collectible? Are prices going to shoot up? Well, I think the quick answer there is yes. Why? Because that's the way the gray market works. You know, something changes and the last of the 40 millimeters, and that's just what they do. They tack on a price tag because there are going to be some people that are going to be racing out to get the last of the 40 millimeter subs. And, you know, overnight, somehow, I really like the ceramic 40 millimeter subs. Just go figure. All right, enough to, look, the rumors were out. So did I think about running out and getting one? Like for a split second, then I thought, yeah, I'd rather have something else. But yeah, there are going to be people that do that. And so for that reason, dealers are going to want to cash in. So if I were a dealer, whether I thought this was good, bad, whatever, I'd just up those prices by a little bit because you're going to have people coming in. And probably those subs are going to go up quite a bit, all right? And then they're going to, after a couple months, sort of taper off. And after that, it's interesting. I don't know what'll happen. I think the general public is going to like this watch, all right? And when I say this watch, I mean just the new sub, the 41 millimeter sub. So, you know, what does that mean for the ceramic sub? I don't know. That's for you guys to speculate. But, you know, decades down the road, they made a ton of them, granted, all right? But the last of the classic size, and they're not going back to 40 millimeters anytime soon. I mean, we're gonna have a 41 millimeter sub or bigger for decades. Okay, they don't yo-yo. Okay, they take very small, decisive steps, as we saw. I mean, you know, everybody was expecting all these, you know, Siloxy hairsprings, yours truly, and the blue, and you know, it's just a small step, right? And that's the way Rolex does it. All right, well, yeah, I mean, I'm a pre-ceramic guy. They're just losing me, but I love them still. I love my pre-ceramics. Maybe I'll pick up more pre-ceramics. I think that's the way I gotta go. Hey, but there's the GMT, the ceramic GMT. That's still 40 millimeters. I'm appreciating the BLNR and the BLRO and even that discontinued LN more than ever now. All right, let me know what you think about this. Take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.